Where are we at?
Oh, 20-year reunion, bro.
20-year reunion?
Yeah.
The fuck? I remember you went to the 10-year.
Oh, man,
How was
that was
that?
bad. That was
What?
bad.
It was bad? How was it bad?
I got fucking shit face.
At the reunion?
Yes. Fucking, I went with Manuel and Xavier. So we pre-gamed it, then we went. So
The fuck?
I remember maybe the first like 30 minutes there. That's it.
You're
I fucking
joking.
blacked the fuck out, dude.
Who did you meet?
Blacked
You-
out, drank too
A lot
much.
of people?
There's a lot of people there, yeah.
I mean, like
But dude,
the first 30 minutes you remember, did you meet a lot of people? Like, oh wow, was a lot of people there?
yeah, I remember like because I was like by the time we got there, like because we were pre-gaming, Xavier didn't drink. It was just Man and I pre-gaming basically. So we pre-gamed and we went. There, I remember getting there. The first person I saw was oh Jeremy Alexander. First person I saw. So like I talked to him. I was like, because I know him as Ty. That's his first name, but he always wanted like Jeremy. So I was like, oh, what a Ty? He's like, damn, like no one's ever called me that. But that's like, dude, like I've known you forever and shit. So fucking him. Then I remember like we took drinks with Chris Wolfkeeler, him, and took some drinks with him. And I remember because
Wow.
I think because he served. I remember I think it was a Marine. And I was like, "I'll buy you a drink." And like, well, thank you for your service. I was just being a fucking dick. Like, thank you for your service. And I kept just like buying drinks and shit. And then I remember I ran to the outside. Like outside, it was pretty packed on the patio because they had it at Senior Pepe's where Lydia owns and shit.
Yeah.
So they had it over there. So fucking had it over there and everything. And then I remember fucking Jose was there, and I was like, I was like, what the fuck you doing here? He's like, what the fuck you doing here? He's like, you didn't tell me we were gonna go. Like, you didn't tell me we were gonna go. I'm like, oh shit.
That's
So fucking
hilarious.
Jose was there. Then uh, the one person I actually surprised to see was Michael Bernard. He was there because like he only went like freshman year, I want to say, and that was it. Then he moved to Vegas,
Right.
and then so he was there, and I was like. And I remember I got all fucking drunk by that point. I was like, I remember you were on the Jenny Jones show. He's like, oh yeah, I was on that shit.
It
So
was
he was
Bard. It
on
was Bard. Michael Bard.
Michael
Bard.
Bard,
Yeah,
black
yeah,
guy.
no. I remember I went to junior high with him. Michael
Oh, you
Bard.
did? Yeah, Michael Bard.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember him.
he's married to Valerie Withers.
I don't know who that is. If
Oh,
I
you
saw her,
know?
maybe.
Uh,
The
uh,
name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, he's married to her. Yeah, they all went to West and shit. But yeah, like he
That's
was there.
crazy.
But yeah, I remember I was just all drunk talking to him. David Torres. I was all drunk talking to him and shit.
Wow. I remember
So
him.
fucking but yeah, dude was like, man, I got all fucking drunk, dude. Like just shit bad. Like I remember like fuck I cut my hand, like I think I dropped a glass, I went to go pick it up, I cut my hand, so I was like bleeding fucking everywhere. Like they legit had like a mop up the blood and everything.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I was just like a fucking mess, dude. Like,
oh.
yeah. I just like I said, like I blacked the fuck out. Like
And
that's what
that
I'm
was
saying,
like,
like
yeah, that was like you at your prime, huh?
mhm.
You at the prime of your drinking.
I know when I like to binge.
And
But yeah.
so from that, did you go to the 20 year?
No, so fucking Brittany, Hildebrand, she hit me up because I still talk to her every now and then and shit. And she was just like, "Hey, are you gonna go to 20 reunion?" I was like, like no, like I don't want to go. She's like, "Oh, part of it. I'm gonna have organize it. If you want to go." And I was like, "I'll go if Xavier goes." And then she was like, "Because that's the only way I went last time. Because Xavier went. Because Xavier is like, well, my wife don't want to go with me. You want to come?" I'm like, I guess. And that's when I told Mario, and Mario went. So I told her like, "Oh, if Xavier wants to go again, I'll go." She's like, "Well, I asked him. He said nah, because last time was a pretty bad experience." And I was like, "Shit," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that was my fault," and everything. So I didn't go, but yeah, same thing. They had it over there at Senior Pepe's and shit. So like I seen the pictures, same people like who was it? Sabrina, Josh Valverde, fucking Crystal Silva, Marcus Wolf, like shit like that. People like that. People I don't talk to.
Wow.
And that's what I told her too.
Wow.
I was like, I talk to people from high school. I still talk to. Like these people are like whatever to me and shit. Like I never talked to them in high school at all. Like why would I go now and talk
I
to
mean,
people?
ideally, it'd be great to go back and do that again. but it's like not necessary. I mean, it's for me. The people that I still talk to
Yeah.
are the ones like, I still try, still try to keep in touch with, but at the same time,
Yeah.
like you bring up names, I'm like, dude, that Wolf Keeler guy, I remember me and him were really cool.
Oh, really?
What's his name?
Chris Wolfkeeler?
Chris Wolfkill. Oh yeah, I remember the last time I saw him ever. I remember the last time I saw him, I was working at Taco Bell and I was like outside at night, like sleeping or some shit in the parking lot. And it's like, but he's like, "Hey Joey," I'm like, "What's up, bro?" I was like, I saw him from far away. What's up? And he's like, "Hey, real quick, do they take ATM?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro. It's back then, dude," which is crazy to say. Back when I worked at Taco Bell, only cash, no ATM cards.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
I
that
remember that.
crazy? That was.
I
That's
had an ATM card.
crazy.
I remember like when the debit came out, I was like, "What the fuck is a debit?" Like,
Right. But he
I
asked
don't
me
have
and
to
he's
go to
like,
the bank.
fuck. And he backed out of the
Yeah.
drive through and he left.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the last time I can ever think about ever seeing
Yeah.
him. It was like pretty later on,
Yeah.
maybe like a couple years out of high school.
Yeah. Yeah. He got
Chris Wolf
a.
Killer.
Yeah, he served. I think he was a Marine. I want to say Marine or Army, but he served somewhere. He served in the military. Then he got all yoked. Then he became
Oh,
an
really?
electrician.
He was a
Yeah,
thin dude. Yeah, he was a thin dude.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. He was. Yeah, he wrestled in high school and was pretty thin, but afterwards he got yoked and everything.
Yeah, there was a lot of people names you just brought up right now, but I'm like, even like Ty Alexander. I remember
Yeah.
he was a fucking I met him through Brock Morrow. Me and Brock Morrow were friends
Oh,
from
yeah. You and Brock were like hella tight,
you remember that? Because I was talking to
dude.
Mario about that
I was
recently.
just thinking about Brock. Like 2 weeks ago. I was leaving. I was leaving
You saw him?
Target. No, I was leaving Target, and like the traffic was too much. Right there on was that Hughes? Yeah, Hughes. So I kind of cut through the neighborhoods where that park's at, and I cut through the neighborhoods. I remember he had a house. I don't know if he bought it or rented it around that area. Because I went to, he had a house party one time, and I went to it. And I was like, where the hell is this house at? 'Cause I remember I went with Manuel. I was trying to remember where the house was at, but yeah, it was around that neighborhood by the mall.
If you ever see that guy, get his information and pass it on to me because, uh, yeah, we have like tons of stories. And I would love to do one of these with him.
Ah, dude, I remember he was all in love with Britney Spears.
Me and him both were.
He had that fucking nude photo of Britney Spears in his wallet. He used to carry and shit. And
Yeah,
dude, I think that's fake.
in eighth grade, me and him used to fucking walk because we lived near each other. We used to walk to Target right there on fucking Wilson.
Yeah,
Wilson.
on the one on the white bowl.
Yeah, we still not Target, Kmart. We saw the Kmart.
Oh yeah, right there,
Kmart. And yeah, bro, we used to fucking go every weekend.
Yeah.
For a summer and like buy Britney Spears posters. And we go to, it used to be called Warehouse Music, not Warehouse Music, it's Blockbuster Music. Remember Blockbuster Music? It was right in the same parking lot as Guitar Center. It's called Blockbuster Music. It was like, dude, we were like young, bro. Like freshman year, maybe it was gone. And then there was
I
Warehouse
remember
Music.
that.
On the way to West Side, remember it was Warehouse Music?
Yeah, Warehouse Music's right there at the corner.
But like right before, like right around the beginning of high school, maybe like eighth grade, there was Blockbuster Music, which was or maybe it's called something else, but it was in the same parking lot as Guitar Center. It was like right next to Guitar Center on the left side. It was called Blockbuster. It was just like Warehouse Music, but it was just like a fucking, like you walk in. And I remember seeing Eminem, the single, like when he wasn't even anything yet. Like Eminem's, like when he first
you know
blew
what?
up.
You know what? I think I know what you're talking about because I remember I went over there and I think it was called something else. It wasn't called Blockbuster Music.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I went. Because I remember I got the Wyclef Jean CD from there.
Dude, me and Brock Morrow used to walk there every weekend and buy a single, $2 single. We would buy something. We'd buy like we'd save up money to buy an album. I remember I bought Ghetto Superstar. Like that was my shit that summer. You know what I mean? Like I bought the Godzilla soundtrack, fucking Puff Daddy and shit. Like we used to do all that. We used to go there all the time, and we used to buy Britney Spears posters, and we used to always talk about how we're gonna marry that bitch. I'm like, no, I'm gonna marry that bitch. No, I'm gonna marry her.
Might be able to now. She's kind of crazy. So I was shredding some documents last weekend, and I was shredding documents. I happened to find the Saga Senior Edition 2003.
Yeah, buddy.
I happened to find it.
What's in that?
I can't see for shit, so let me get my light out because I don't have my glasses on.
It's a newsletter from 2003 from West High, right?
US High. Let's see.
Are we in it? Tell me we're in it.
Joey Licea, plan, school. Was high school what you expected? Yes, because it was boring.
You're joking, bro.
What did you do different? What would you do differently? I wish I had more fun freshman year, like take my clothes off and run around naked. I mean, nobody would have cared. Best year, senior year, because the drinks and the women. Shout out. West is the best. Forget about the rest. If you try to multiply, we'll throw a pencil in your eye because West is truly the best.
You're joking, bro. I put that?
You put that there.
Bro, you gotta send that to me. You gotta like put that in a frame and send that to me. Dude, that's cool. You have that. Please send that to me. It. Or please like photocopy and send it to me, bro.
I'll send you a text
take pictures of it.
I'll send you a text. But yeah, fucking
I happened joking?
I was just fucking
cool.
Shredding documents and I found that.
That's so cool. I forgot I said that shit. But when you said I remember saying it. Yeah. I wonder who interviewed. I remember someone interviewed me that was it was like one of you guys. It was somebody who was like,
it was a newspaper. They interviewed us.
Dude, somebody fucking, it was somebody I had to be cool with, or else I wouldn't have said that shit, right? Or not?
Yeah, because I remember Isabel interviewed me because it was a school newspaper that did it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to been someone I was cool with, bro, or else I wouldn't have been like that. Dude, that's so cool. Dude, yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah, because I put, well, after high school, I plan on training to become a luchador with my buddy Jose Sanchez, and we'll wrestle for CMLL in Mexico. I'll be Albiner, and Jose will be El Wetbacko. We'll be known as Los Webers, and our manager will be Travis Shaw as the Redneck Messiah. And then what I put, in the shout out, I put Mario, Xavier, Jose, Abraham. Bro,
send me all that. Can you send me that?
Okay.
Like everything. Like send me the whole page. Like I want to see everyone's shit. Because my shit's, I want to read everyone's shit. That's dope. That's so dope. It's so dope you kept that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. This is the back of it. You got Antonia Emanuel. She just announced that she's gonna become a grandma to his kid.
Whoa.
Then you got Ronald Magsby.
I remember him.
Matt and Braden Maddox, or Brian Maddox, what his name is?
Brandon Maddox.
Brandon,
yeah. He had the orange truck. The orange truck. That guy was cool as fuck.
And cool Marcus Wolf right here. I
remember Marcus Wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely remember that guy. I vaguely remember him. How did I know him?
But yeah, I found that. I was shredding some documents and fucking just it was in there. I was like, oh shit.
I'm so glad you have that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so dope.
But yeah, because like I said, I saw the photos from like the reunion and shit, and like a lot, like some people there I don't even fucking remember, dude. And so, and then it's just like the same people over and over again, like the like because I guess after I guess they had one like maybe 4 years ago they had like a little small reunion because it was after Randy Turner passed away. They had a small one because they invited Randy's wife, and I think she went. I forgot where they had. I think they had like Chewy's, but it was like a small one because Travis went to it. I've never seen pictures of that one. So, so they had a small like 4 years ago, I want to say. And then they had this one. Then the one back in 2013? Yeah, 2013.
I remember who all Benito.
Yeah, Bernardo.
Bernardo. Sorry,
I mean Adrian, as they called him, because I guess he looked at some.
I knew him. I mean, it sucks that I forgot. I mean, it's sad I forgot his name, but
yeah,
dude, I knew him. We were friends. Like we talked. Like he was a good guy. Like, I remember him.
I always remember Mario make fun of him. Yeah,
Mario would make fun of him. Why? Because he didn't have a big nose.
He wouldn't talk. He only Bernardo only would talk to me, and then like he'd be like, he'll ask him to shit, and Bernardo would just be like, he's all Benny. He's like, why do you always do this for? He's like, you never talk. He's like, I don't know. And he's like, he always did this. He always did show. So Mario was making fun. Like, that's all he ever did. He's like that. But it's funny because like I knew Benny since 7th grade. That motherfucker would never shut the fuck up and talk so much shit. But when we hit high school, he stopped talking. He was just quiet dude.
What?
Yeah, he's quiet.
I never ever thought of him with talking fast,
But
talking at
that
all.
dude always talked so much fucking shit when we were in junior high. Like that's all he ever did. And then like
Damn.
then when we
Where'd you
got
guys
high
go?
school,
Actors?
no, Kern.
Current?
Yeah,
Current.
yeah, Kern. Yeah, I went over there. That's how I met him. We had science class. Yeah, we had science class with each other. Then, as I remember, like I used to collect football cards, and he did too. So that's how we became friends. But he collected anything else Dallas Cowboys. So that's what. So I always returned my Dallas Cowboys cards for like shit that he had. But yeah, but then yeah, because last time I seen Bernardo, fuck, I think it was like probably like 2 years before he's passed. I was with KSI, and in the morning we stopped at this Shell gas station. They sell like food and all that, and he was there. And I was like, "Oh shit!" We're just catching up and shit and everything. We're just talking and everything. And that was the last time I seen him. But then Xavier was actually the one who told me that when he passed and everything. So I went to his funeral. Then it was packed. There was a lot of people there. So yeah, that was because it was a work accident too. So there was like a lot of people from work there also and everything. But yeah, because I've been to his and Randy's. Randy's was hella fucking packed when he passed. Like shit. And dude, I've never been to a black funeral, but goddamn, that shit was like 4 hours long, man.
Yeah.
It was during the summer too, and so like man and I were there, and fucking and we went to the church part. Then after that, we had the burial part, and man was like, "Hey, you want to go?" And I was like, "If you want to," because he drove us. And he's like, it's like it's like late, it's hot. I was like, that's cool. I was like, I was just waiting for you to say something because dude, I never been to a funeral where it's been like that long and everything. But it's funny though because like right when I sat down next to Alex Martinez. So next to him, and then fucking next to him was Chris Wolfkeeler, and he was like he's like, oh hey Alex, and I go, oh hey man, and then he's like, oh I'm Chris. I'm like, oh hey, so Chris Wolfkeeler. Like, oh shit, like I didn't recognize you and everything, but and we saw in the same fucking area.
You?
Yeah, but then it was funny because Brittany was behind us, so we were hi to Brittany and everything. But yeah, but dude, like, yeah, Randy's funeral was pretty fucking packed, dude. It was cool. It was really cool. It was, actually, it was funny because like, him and I have a bunch of mutual friends and everything. So, I like people from like I worked with were there and everything like that. So I was like, yeah, small world, man. It's Bakersfield for you, dude.
Bro, if I died, no one would go to my funeral. You know why I know that?
Hmm.
Because you don't know my real name.
Joseph.
Nope.
Nope. What is it?
Jose Licea.
Oh, Jose. Jesus. Damn.
It's
I
my
didn't know you were
legal
that
name.
paisa.
I'm not. But that's why I'm like, I'm mad at my dad. But we're not cool. It's like, why would you name me that, bro? And treat me and raise me like this. How the fuck would you do that? I don't
I
even
mean,
know
teach you the
Spanish,
language.
bro. And then whenever like someone sees me, like I apply for jobs, or they automatically assume I speak Spanish. They're like, oh hey, so we're gonna put you on this fast track for this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, great. You're bilingual, right? Nah. And they're like, what?
With a name like that?
Exactly. And they're like, are you? And I had someone literally look me in the face and say, are you fucking with me? Which is the most realest shit I ever heard in my life, because people have been like saying that to me, but not communicating it. You know what I mean? Like in their head, like all the time. Like Mexicans, like hardcore Mexicans, bro, will think I'm fucking with them. They'll think, oh, your name is like I'm not. I don't want to speak it to them. Like like I'm being like I don't speak it to you. Like they take it personal.
I remember going into sophomore or going to junior year. Going into junior year, I remember summer school. I had a class. I forgot what class it was, but I had some summer school class. I had Daniel Romero in there with me, and I don't know if you know Ruben Perez. He was in there with me also, And we always hung out with each other. We had a TA, and I remember one time I was talking to the TA, and then she's like, "You're Mexican, right?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm Mexican." She's like, "Oh, so you speak Spanish? You're from Mexico?" I was like, "No." Then you're Chicano. And I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
fuck, dude,
Yeah.
chill, like."
Yeah. People do that. Well, that's the thing that I grew up with is
Yeah.
what the fuck is the word? I don't even know now. Pocho.
Love it?
Pocho? You ever heard that? Pocho?
No.
That's what Mexicans will call people who are supposed to be Mexican, but they're white. They're
All
whitewashed.
right.
Pocho.
Never heard
And
of that.
I hear that all the time.
Oh
Especially
shit.
like what my wife's best friend,
Mm.
um, her dad is like a surgeon, and he has a
Mm.
nice house. We go there all the time. Barbecue. They barbecue. We eat there. They barbecue. I don't. They barbecue.
Hey.
And so I'm chilling. You know, like you would be
Yeah.
if you were there with me. We'd be chilling. Not have to worry about anything. He's a really nice guy. But one of the things that happened one time is he's like tries this salsa. It's really spicy,
Mm.
and I'm like, all right. But I was like, he thought I was like, we're like not excited to go taste it. And he's like, oh, I forgot you pochos can't take this, huh? And he said it as I was like, but
Yeah.
I can take spicy. I'm like, no, I can. Yeah, I like spicy
I like
food.
spicy stuff
Like,
too. Come
and I
on.
ate it, and I hung with I hung like
Yeah.
I was able to hang with him. But he that was like the thing. Like, I had to ask my wife, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, pocho means like
Mhm.
he thinks you're whitewashed. And I was like,
Fucking
oh wow,
yeah. Dude, yeah, seriously, like like 4 months ago, as I worked and I was bullshitting with the mechanics. They're young guys except for like he's older, Joaquin, he's like 3 foot something, like little short fucking from the mountains in Mexico, short little motherfucker. Then he's like his English is like very broken and he'll speak to me in Spanish and like I understand some Spanish. It takes me a while to break it down, and I'll respond to you in English. I like won't be able to speak it, but I kind of get what you're saying. So like when he'll come out to the field to work on my truck, he'll speak to me in Spanish, and I'll tell him, "Oh, this is what's wrong," and all that. Then that one day I was bullshitting the mechanics in the yard. He's like, "Oh, fucking white boy," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "You don't speak Spanish?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I thought you spoke Spanish." I'm like, no. So, oh, you belong in the office of other white boys. I was like, "Fuck you, dude." I was like, random as fuck, just like telling me fucking, "Oh,
no,
I'm
that's the
white because I don't
thing.
speak Spanish."
That's the thing, and that's probably what
Yeah,
they're calling you behind your back. It's a pocho, and
yeah,
that's a slur. It's
yeah,
basically meaning that
yeah.
pocho. And that's why when my wife told me that, because I learned that, I didn't know what it was when I left Bakersfield. Like, well, it was
Mhm.
out here when I learned it.
Yeah.
And that's something that, like, when I asked my wife, like, why did he say that to me? Well, because he
Mhm.
thinks you're whitewashed. I'm like, oh, what? And I learned it. I fucking understood what it meant. And it's the thing. And a lot of people out here know it. People will tell me, oh, well, you're kind of fit into the description of a pocho. Like it's not a term of endearment, but
Mhm.
it's definitely, I think it's a way to describe someone who is me. But I don't know. I don't know Spanish. From
Yeah.
what I understand, that's what it means.
Mhm.
And it's mainly to like point someone out that I am who I am, which that's what I am. If the
Yeah.
description is what it means, like
Mhm.
what everyone's telling me, a person who is whitewashed, that's me. And
Mhm.
I can't argue that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I don't know Spanish, and
Yeah.
I was raised in the white schools. Like West High was a white predominant school.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like looking back
Yeah.
on it, there was barely any diversity in that bitch. We were
Mhm.
drinking out of Fruitopia machines. You know what I mean? Like,
Chicken on surge.
yeah, Surge and shit. So, anyways, I mean, I can only be mad at myself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's or take it personal because I didn't. If you want to call me that, that's who I am. But ultimately, like that's fucked up.
Yeah,
That you're
dude.
not
Like,
considered a Mexican because people will take it that way. Like you're not considered a Mexican, and it's like, all right, well then, what the fuck else identity do I have? Like I can't. I'm not
yeah,
gonna claim white because that's not what
yeah.
I'm gonna claim white.
I don't know. There's
No,
white Latinos now, apparently.
right.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. It's a weird spot to be in, but yeah, I agree because I didn't know you didn't know Spanish. I thought you knew Spanish.
Yeah, my dad's fluent. Like his parents are from Mexico and shit. So my dad's
I
side
thought you were
family,
fluent.
nah, like my dad's side family, they're fluent as fuck. They're priceless. Like their husbands still work in the fields and shit like that. My mom's side is whitewash. My her parents, they knew Spanish, but the problem was that, my grandpa, when he grew up, he saw the racism that he endured. So he didn't want his kids to do it. So he gave all his kids like white names. So like
that's what I'm doing right now, bro. That's what I do with my kids. That's why it's crazy. Like, what the fuck, Dad? What the fuck? You know?
Yeah. So like, like my Uncle Bobby, Robert, he's not Roberto,
on a paper, it looks legit.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get a loan like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Like people say that, and that's a real thing. There's like a study where like a Latanya or like a Tyrone is less likely to get a fucking bank loan on paper, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ultimately, but what your parents thought, they thought ahead.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
So like my mom, like she learned Spanish to talk to my dad's side family. So she learned it. She was like pretty good. Like for her, it was like when they started getting really into the conversation, speaking fast. That was her problem because like she had to keep up. But she can hold a conversation if you just like talk one-on-one like that. It's just like group setting when everybody's speaking over each other and fast. So like with myself, I took Spanish in high school. It took 2 years. I took Spanish in even junior high. I had books when I was at home. My mom bought me books when I was a kid and shit. Like the first fucking Spanish word I learned was hamburguesa, hamburger. I tried it like when I go visit when Mario Silva comes down from San Francisco, we go hang out at his mom's. His mom's from Peru. His stepdad's from Chile. His stepdad used to teach the highest Spanish at BC and shit. So like they're all fucking speaking Spanish. So his mom will speak Spanish to me. She'll like try to force me to learn Spanish. So she'll speak and I'll like respond back. And I remember last time I was there, she asked me something and I respond back to her. And Mara's like, "You know Spanish?" I was like, "I know a little bit. Like I'm not fluent. Like I can't hold a conversation, but like if you give me enough time to break shit down, I can kind of get it and everything." But nah, dude, like nowadays it's like, okay, I wish I learned Spanish like that because like I was at work yesterday, the guys are all talking amongst each other and shit like that, and like I had no idea what they're saying. It's like, they're talking about work related shit, like dude, you guys speak English, dude, it's like shit. And so, like shit like that, kind of hinders me. But I mean, I don't know, like I said, like I'm like, dude, like I always find it funny where like, Mario always tells me like, "Oh, I'm white passing." He's like, "You're light skinned, you look white," and I was like, "Fuck you." But then like, dude, like a bunch of people at work thought I was white. When I used to be a lot bigger and have a G-Fro, people thought I was Samoan. Fucking, I remember someone thought I was Italian once. I was like, dude, I was like, okay, I guess I see it. I was like, that or the Mexicans think I speak fucking actually Spanish. I'm like I don't speak Spanish at all, dude.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, I get you. I get exactly where you're sitting at. Yeah, it's hardcore.
Yeah, dude.
If it wasn't for this mustache, like you've seen me with the mustache, I'm white. Everyone thinks I'm white. And then now that I have the mustache, I get a lot of of course, which I am a Mexican, or where I work at, there's a lot of Chaldeans, which like Iraqians, and people will always approach me asking me if I speak Muslim or like that the Middle Eastern. I don't know what forget. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't speak it.
Oh, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to work with this guy Gerardo from Mexico, dark as fuck, but he looked like he was fucking like from Iraq, Palestinian, or whatever. He looked Middle Eastern. So he told me, he's like, everybody comes up to me thinking I'm like Middle Eastern, and I was like, yeah, I can see it, dude. Like you look like one, but he was straight paisa, dude. Like straight paisa.
Crazy.
But it's just the way it looked. He's just chubby fucking guy, shaved head. He looked like one that had a beard. I think that's why. But yeah, it was just funny though. Like I thought he was Minister too until I asked someone like, "Oh, he's from Mexico." I was like, "Oh, okay." He had a thick, heavy accent, all that, spoke Spanish. But if you just look at him, you're like, "Oh, fuck is he?"
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you still do jujitsu?
Yeah. Yeah, I started going back. Last year when my mom was sick and all that, I told him like, "Hey, like I'm gonna put my membership on hold." But the cool thing about it was, my coach, his wife, like her dad was going through cancer in the past before he passed and all that too. But she knew like what I was going through and all that. So she's like, "Hey, like, just come as much as you want for your mental health." I was like, "Thanks, I appreciate it." But I only went 1 day a week just because like I felt like I was taking advantage of him because I was not paying. Even the 1 day a week, I felt like I was taking advantage of him. So I was only doing like 1 day a week for like for like 7 months last year. So I
Wow,
really was. I was.
you felt you were
Yeah.
going really hard on them.
Yeah, because it's just like my mom's going through shit. So like a long time was like pretty much my life was on hold all last year. So I would try to at least give myself at least one day a week just so I can do shit. Because I wouldn't even go to the gym. I would like Planet Fitness. I would just go to jiu-jitsu, but one day a week. But even then, like that's 4 times a month. I'm going for free. They charge $20 for a drop-in fee.
Oh,
So I
they
just
didn't
felt like
charge you.
they didn't charge me at all.
I thought
So
you
like
meant like you. I'm sorry.
no.
I thought you meant that every week you felt bad because you were like going hard on
Oh no no
like you
no.
would let your aggression out on the
Oh no no no
like
no.
you're practicing on people and you're just like
It's just fucking beating the shit out of them. Nah, not even.
I
Nah,
had to
dude.
go. I only had to. I could only go once a week, man, because I
Yeah,
couldn't
I was
go.
only once a week, so I felt like taking advantage of one. That's why.
That's what I thought you were
But like,
saying, Brad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
no, it's all good. But fucking, so like, uh, so back in March, I started going full time again. I started paying going full time, but like, I was only going one day a week and shit like that. So like, because I started going to the gym like 4 to 5 days a week, Planet Fitness, back in December. So I was doing that. And I was like, oh, I'll start working jiu-jitsu back into it. So that's when I started going back in March. But like within pretty much like half a year, me taking off and shit, like my game just like fucking stagnant where everybody else's game improved and shit. So like now I'm going a lot and I'm still working the gym in. Um, it's like it's like it sucks because I'm getting my ass kicked now a lot, but at the same time, dude, it's better because like it just cliche as it fucking is, like me getting my ass kicked by these guys going make me better. I mean, it really is and shit. It's like it's kind of like like an ego thing where like I got my brown belt back in 2018 or 19, 2018. Well, I'll say 19. It was November 2018. I got my brown belt, and there's guys who I got my brown belts before with. There's like a year or two later, just got their black belts. So it's kind of like an ego thing, like, well, what the fuck? I've been doing this longer and shit. But you got to think about it. They put the time in. They done tournaments. They didn't take no time off, shit like that. But it's kind of just like it hurts the ego. Like fuck, man. Like I have my shit longer than him. I whoop on his ass. What the fuck is he getting? It type shit. So um, so I've been trying to change my game a lot. Then like I felt like shit's been like a month already. So like probably like say like a month and a half ago, I felt like I was on top of it. Like my cardio was fucking really good. I felt like I was just fluid in my movement and all that shit. Guys like this black belt, fucking dude's a Kron Gracie black belt. Fucking everybody hates rolling with that motherfucker. He's just rough. Everything he does, it hurts and shit. If you do anything good, he comes back 10 times harder. And I rolled with him a few times, and like, dude, he kicked my ass. Like I'm never gonna submit this motherfucker, but he kicked my ass. I held up. I held up pretty well. I actually got him in a few bad spots. And after the round was over, I remember my coach, brought me to a side. I was like, dude, you did really well. He told me like, hey, I was watching you. It's like cool. Then this other guy, he's a brown belt also, but this like he's fucking up everybody. Like he just started going to our gym a year ago. Came from a different gym. Really good kid. He's like 24 and everything, but he's just all around solid. And same thing. Usually he kicks my ass, but this time, actually last week too, I've been actually keeping up with him. I've been putting him in bad spots like that, and he hasn't submitted me in a while. And so I felt like, dude, I felt like I was fucking like just killing it. I felt like I was like finally like hitting my peak, and like I was gonna take the next step to be the black and shit like that. Like I wanted to compete. There's a big tournament today in LA. A lot of my teammates competed, and I wanted to do it, but then like I fucking rolled my ankle at work, and I rolled it at the end of May. It's just still swollen. Like I really put it fucking bad. It was all bruised up and all that. It's still fat, and I haven't been able to run on it. This week I already ran on it twice, but I've only been able to do 10 minutes on it, and usually I do 20 minutes of like running, but I only been able to do 10, and it's getting better, but like that just sent me back the whole fucking like I just feel like I stepped back. Like I haven't been able to work on my cardio that well. Even when I roll, I have to like limit myself on what I can do. I can't do certain things because it just hurts moving my ankle. Then like me overcompensating my weight onto one side. Now my right knee is hurting me because I'm laying on my weight to my right side. So it's just like I feel like I just got to step back. Like Tuesday when I went, like dude, I like every fucking round, like I was getting my ass kicked. I just felt like fuck, dude. Like I don't know. I just was not into it on Tuesday. Like everybody was going super hard because of the tournament. I was getting dominated by fucking everybody that day. We were doing 8-minute rounds. Usually we do 6, but we're doing 8 for cardio and shit. And so I did 5 8-minute rounds, and dude, I just felt like shit. Like I just did not feel good at all. And I think it's just all
Wow.
of it, just because this the heat for one, because I felt
Wow.
drained. Then two, just like I'm babying my ankle a lot. But then two, I was talking to my buddy, because my buddy Marlon, I met him through jiu-jitsu. Then I got him to come over to where I work at Lufkin. So I've been on since 2016. So I see him every day. Either I work at the gym. So I was talking to him at work, and I was like, dude, like I was reading, I was on Reddit on a jiu-jitsu Reddit post, and this guy's talking about how he's a brown belt. He's been around for like 5 years, and everybody says he's a fun roll. He'll roll lower levels and all that. And he kind of got offended when someone called him a fun roll, and he asked because these two brown belts came up to him and was like, "Hey, like you don't ever go hard. You just take it easy. Like you never roll with people like your skill level. You always roll with the lower levels and just let them do what they want. You kind of just play defensive." And he's like, he asked people on the threads like, "What do you guys think?" And then the people are like, like we don't know you and shit, but like if two brown belts that train for you say that, like then you need to fucking change your game. So I started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, like that's me. Like I'll roll with, like guys my level and shit like that. But I'll do like I'll roll. But what I noticed a lot is I'm being too passive. I don't
Wow.
engage. I always react. Like if
Wow.
I'll sit turtle and I'll wait until someone does something so I can just counter. Like I'll always try to counter
Wow.
instead of just trying to fucking do something. And those 2 times, those I rolled with Ackerman and with Amando, the black belt and brown belt, I was fucking actually engaging. I was the one actually doing attacking, and they were having hard times. So I was like, well, fuck it.
Wow.
So I need a I
It
and I
took
was
that.
telling,
It took that to make that perspective,
yeah,
that thing unlocked to make you see the
yeah,
perspective.
yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Because like I'll start on my back because I need to start on my back because like guys my size ultra heavyweights, it's always who's ever on top is always gonna win. So I need to start on my back so I can learn how to do sweeps and stuff like that so I can get on
Strategize.
top. Yeah. So
Strategize. A
yeah,
new, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
A way
So
to get around their shit. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I've been doing that, but at the same time too, I'm half-assing it. Like I'm not really like trying to play shit. I'm just like okay, I'll kind of like push him away and shit like that, but I wasn't really engaged. Okay, you
Damn.
passed me. All right, let me just work my way from right here. Like I'm always like 2 steps behind and shit like that, where I should be engaging more. And then when I was talking about Marlon, he's like, "Well, you go hard at times." Like, yeah, at times I'll like the moments like I'll like turn it up. But instead of me just like actually going out there and like trying to kill it, like I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, I'm in basketball. All right, fuck it. I'll work my stuff out from this, shit like that. I'm just going with the flow basically when I actually should be more active. That's really what it is. And I notice that a lot about me. Like I'm just more like, okay, I'm gonna counter everything. That's all I do. Counter. Like even when I play like fucking like the boxing video games, all I do is counter. I don't fucking like do anything like that, like where I'm actually trying to be proactive and shit. So I just gotta be more active really. Like then same thing like in my takedowns too. My takedowns fucking suck. And I gotta work on those too. So uh so they're closed Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday, I'm gonna try some different shit. Just try to be more active and shit like that. That's all I'm gonna try to do.
Go
But
for the bigger guys, man.
well, bad thing
Go for the
about it,
big guys, man.
there's only a few of us there that are big.
Is the next belt after brown black?
Yeah, but,
Wow. So you're right there.
yeah, I'm right there. Yeah.
Damn,
So
bud.
so
Damn.
I'm trying, dude. Like I'm trying. It's
Hey
just fucking
man, you'll
hard.
get there. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get there, bro. I know you. You're
Yeah.
fucking at Brown already. I know you, bro. You'll do it. Adam Rodriguez, if you were going through the death penalty, you're gonna die tomorrow. Tomorrow's your last day on this planet Earth. What's your last meal? Any meal you want. What's your last meal?
I
Adam
know.
Rodriguez.
It's a really good burger.
Like what kind of a burger? Like what's on it? Like
I like to have
what's on it?
some cheese, and then some bacon, nice toasted bun with some fries, and then probably a drink. It's a good some A&W root beer.
That's it.
Mm.
Anything,
And some
bro.
ice cream.
Some ice cream. Okay. What
I'll,
kind of
I'll
ice
be a
cream?
I'll be a beaner and get butter pecan.
Butter pecan ice cream.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
didn't know beaners like that shit.
You know, it's a funny thing because when Mario Silva worked at Rosemary's, he's like, I've noticed all the Pisces always want butter pecan.
Really?
He told me, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So
That's a
that's why I
random
always.
ass flavor. I'm like, what?
That's what he told me. I thought that was the funniest shit ever.
But yeah,
Like,
I asked my brother those questions, and we asked, and then we talked about John Wayne Gacy. Do you know what
uh,
John Wayne Gacy's last meal was?
no, what was it?
Uh, KFC.
Oh shit.
Do you know why?
No, why?
He had a franchise. He owned
He
a
did?
franchise of KFC.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, right. But my after we were done talking about that segment, my brother goes, "Rest in peace, bro." And I was like, "You can't say that."
Yeah, I did that.
But he said, "Hey man, God forgives."
Hey, there was a show like that. It would have been eighth grade or freshman year on USA Channel. Uh, they will go after people and they have to ask for forgiveness for redemption, and they're like angels and demons and shit. It was actually pretty cool. You look it
Oh,
up.
it was like a sci-fi show.
Kinda. It was
Oh, I thought it was like a real show, like a reality show. I was like, "What?"
nah, 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 nah,
I
nah.
was like, "What are
That
you
was a cool
talking
show.
about?"
It's fuck, dude. It was what was it called? Because I
He-Man,
remember which one?
He-Man,
Nah. Let's see. Let's see. It is.
famous Jet Jackson,
Oh, that dude. I'm right. R.I.P. Right?
R.I.P. The famous Jet Jackson. Yeah,
Yeah, Jane Jackson. I remember all the girls in love with
that's
that
not what
dude.
you're talking about.
Nah, dude. It was I remember
Space
one episode.
Cases.
Space Cases. You know what? Trippy the was it Trippy the Rat or Trippy what? It's the animation fucking one. Oh dude, last night I was like bored because I have a IPTV on my Fire Stick and shit. And so I pay like $8 and I get like all the fucking pay-per-views and all bullshit. So they have like shows. I was going through the cartoons and everything, and I finally watched one episode of the Thundercats that came out like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they had a different animation and all that.
Right.
It wasn't that bad. It was a little cheesy. It wasn't that bad and everything.
I never
But
seen any Thundercats.
the original,
No, never.
what?
Good shit.
I like it. I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty cool. Yeah,
And so, what, this new one's a remaster or is it like a new story?
it's a different animation. So it's way more over top. It's kind of like Teen Titans type of animation, like Teen Titans
But
Go.
it's like a whole brand new story.
Uh, I only saw one episode, so I don't know.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
but yeah, but
I wonder if
because
it's
I
a
remember Mario.
remaster.
So well, because Mario, when I first saw the trailer, I thought it looked stupid, and I told Garcia about it, and he was like, no, dude, like it's good, and that was like when it first came out. I guess it got canceled after one season, and I watched one episode last night. I was like, dude, actually not that bad. I wanted to hate it, like I was like hate watching it. Then I was like, it's not bad.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Because
what's
you
it
know the
called?
Avatar, you ever watched Avatar, The Last Airbender?
Never watched it.
It's a really good show if you ever got into it. But they're
I was
remastering
never
that.
into anime.
Dude, it's that's what I thought. But I at that time it was 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I was working out here at Domino's Pizza, just delivering pizzas
Mm-hmm.
between Sam's Club. Did Sam's Club in the morning. I delivered pizzas at night, and then on Sam's Club I was off on the weekends. But I
Mm-hmm.
would work Domino's on the weekends. But it was like over like 6 to 2 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and just delivering pizzas, and then I would help clean the store. But
Mm-hmm.
like the manager and a couple of the guys that worked there, we got really tight. We buy beers, we just get food, and we just go and just chill. And one guy was like, "We're gonna watch Avatar: Last Airbender." We're all fucked up already. And he's like, "We're gonna watch Avatar: Last Airbender,"
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "Nah, nah, like that's not happening in my apartment. We're in my apartment. That's not happening. We're not watching this bitch shit." You know, he plays it, and literally, bro, I don't know how it happened, but it it's a really fucking good story. It's like the best story you could ever tell. And it's 3 seasons, 30 episodes long, 10 episodes per season, and each season means something. And dude, I'm telling you, that story is like the story you've seen over and over and over again,
Yeah.
but in the best way possible. It's a great story, amazing story. The guy in the bad guy you're rooting for, like I hate this guy, becomes the good guy, and then the good guy becomes a bad guy. It's like one of those like Matrix types where it's like
Yeah.
it's a really good story. But basically, they're remastering it and they're doing a new version, like a remade version of it
Okay.
coming to Netflix. Like Netflix is doing it,
Huh.
which is probably gonna be more appealing to the newer audience. But the original, dude, that's like here's
Yeah.
like what we're talking about. The original
Mhm.
is great, dude. It's
Huh.
great.
Yeah. The only anime I ever watched was Death Note, and that was it. Because I watched the movie with my buddy. My buddy's like, "This movie fucking sucks. Like the show's a lot better." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, I'll watch it." And I did. That fucking anime was pretty badass. Like
Well,
I
like
really like
it's
Death Note.
I don't think it's even an anime, dude. Like it's Avatar. Like you ever seen Arrested Development?
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
she's the main character in Avatar Last Airbender. It's like not even an anime. It's like a American version of like an anime. It's not even real. It's like
Huh.
it's
It's
like
like very
there's
cartoon
real
type shit.
actors in it. Like Suko, the bad guy,
Mhm.
is Rufio from Hook.
Oh, really?
It's great movie. It's a great story. Like there's real people in it that you'll know. I think he's in the sequel. The guy who plays in all the Spider-Mans. He's the only one. He's in all the Spider-Mans. The JJ guy.
Oh, J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
He's in it. Like it's crazy,
Oh, okay.
bro. It's like
Huh.
it's a
Actually,
good
like good cast to actually
right.
work
It's a
with
very
people.
good
That's good.
cast. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking what was it? Oh, that show I was talking about was G versus E. That's what's all about.
Where can we watch that? Is that on like on where do you see it? Hard
I saw
copy?
it on USA when it first aired. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay, okay.
it's a pitted it's a from Wikipedia. G versus E pitted a group of agents who are assigned to the Corps, a secret agency under the command of Heaven, against the Morlocks, a group of evildoers from hell. So pretty much retro hip style, similar to Pulp Fiction. But yeah, pretty much they want everybody to like repent so they
What's it
can go to
called?
heaven. G versus E.
G versus E.
Yeah. I only remember that because they had an episode with Mankind in it. They had a wrestling episode, so I watched it.
Wait, this is an old show.
From 99 to 2000.
Damn. And
Yeah.
what
It was
can
kind of
we
dark. It was like dark humor and shit like that. But yeah, that's the whole thing about like repenting and shit like that. So that was
you
pretty
haven't seen
cool.
it lately?
Nah, I haven't seen it at all lately. I haven't seen it since it first aired.
That's crazy. You know this.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah. I watched a lot of TV growing up.
G versus E. I'm gonna look it up right now on IMDb. You really go IMDb?
Yeah, because the only person I know from is that the black guy. He was
Oh, it
on
stands for good versus evil.
yeah, was from Law and Order. That's the only reason I know.
The show's called Good versus Evil.
Yeah, Good versus Evil. G versus Z. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. That's cool.
And
But that's the whole
it's
thing about
2
redemption we
seasons,
talked about earlier.
22 episodes.
Yeah.
No, it says 2 seasons. 22. Oh, yeah, you're right. 99, 2000. 22 episodes.
Mhm.
11, 11. Where can I watch this? And is it good? 7.5.
I used to watch it when it first aired. I thought it was kind of cool. But I mean, that's
Dude, now I
when I was
want
in
to watch
eighth grade.
this. Have you seen it? Dude, do you remember Vulgar?
Which one?
You told me last time you don't remember Vulgar. I'm gonna show you Vulgar. Can I show you Vulgar?
Let's see.
There was this movie. I don't know how you knew I knew it, but yeah, can you look it up?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, look it up. Vulgar trailer 2000 reaction video.
Let's see. Vulgar trailer 2000. Rated R. Let's see.
You won't be too old for a clown next year, will you? No. giving you a hard time, but
Lion Gates, the old ass logo.
Success until one day fate stepped in and took his crown. That's sort of a soft spot in my heart. Kids forgot to put it in this.
Your face is like confused.
I don't remember that at all.
Just watch it. Watch to the end, then we'll talk about it. I don't want to sway your opinion.
No. Oh, that's the guy from Clerks, right?
Right. Used to bug me about this movie. But maybe you didn't see the trailer, so you thought it was different in your head. That used to bug me because you know I had this movie. And I don't know if you saw the trailer or even knew what it was about. But I told you it was dumb, dude. It's stupid.
Oh. The fuck? I don't remember this at all.
Are you serious?
Nah, dude. Huh. So who was it? Kevin Spacey that made it, or he just produced it?
No. It was he produced it. He didn't make it. It was that
Okay.
guy who was like the main character second.
Oh,
His name was
Clerks?
Ryan Johnson or Brian Johnson.
Uh-huh.
He made the movie, but dude, there are so many gay undertones to this whole movie. Like extremely gay undertones in this movie.
No, I never heard this shit.
I remember maybe it was word of mouth, but I remember you bugged me about this movie. And because you know I had the DVD and you're like, let me borrow it. And I'm like, all right. Now I really wanted you to borrow it, but I couldn't. I don't know why I forget or what happened. But you would always bug me about this movie, or we talk about it. And you had seen it, or you'd bug me about it. I remember I'm like, how do you know about this movie?
Lower. That's funny.
This stupid movie.
It looks stupid. The only clowns I like to watch are killer clowns, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, but the ending is crazy. But I feel like if that movie was remade, it could be a good movie. But the way they did it was so low budget and bad acting. But if that's a good, it's kind of a good story. You know, like the story's pretty good, but the acting's horrible.
Yeah, Kevin Smith looks super cheesy.
But Brian O'Halloran was great, but it's that other guy, the guy who made the movie. He killed it. You know, the guy from Clerks. He's really good. He's always a good actor. You see Clerks 3?
I haven't seen any of the Clerks.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Clerks 3 just came out and it's over. Yeah. They died.
Really?
They died.
You spoiled it, man.
Hey, fuck it. It's dude. It's been out for 2 years already.
I know they tried to get him killed in Clerks 1. I know that.
Right. And it's funny because if you know that, how do you know that?
Everybody knows about that fucking ending and shit.
No, they don't. Only people who but so that means you will really have fun with Clerks 3 because there's things that there's a lot of paid homages. Like there are scenes the same scene from the first movie with the same actor. Like the old guy, like with the cat. Remember the cat? I don't know if you remember the guy.
Nah.
Like they're arguing on the phone, and he's like, not the customer's waiting to fucking buy something, and there's a cat shitting in a litter box right in front of him, and he's just sitting there watching, like waiting. What do they redo that scene again with that same fucking guy with white hair?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they do
Yeah.
homages, like they bring the same people back.
You know
And
what?
they do
I'll probably watch it because the thing is, like, I know, like a few weeks ago, I had a Sunday where I legit didn't do shit to the house. I just was being lazy, and I watched all three of those Spider-Mans, the one with Tom Holland,
oh,
because like I tried to watch the latest one, and I wasn't getting anything that they were talking about. Like Mysterio was right, blah, 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 and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, I'll watch the first one, and I was like, I'll watch the second one. So I spent all day watching all three and shit. I was like, dude, this is really good.
yes.
So I'll probably.
Do you watch any of the Marvel movies?
No, I'm not really big on comic book movies, dude.
But it's the same thing. Like if you watch all the Iron Mans and then watch Avengers, it's like, oh, like there's things you pick up. Like it's really because Thor has 3 movies, and that's what Captain America is the most interesting because he has 3 movies. But in the third movie, it's called Civil War, and that's where in that movie introduces that Spider-Man. So that's where you first see that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Black Panther, and Ant-Man. So like that's where you first see them ever. And also what's his face? He's the new you should be with it. The new Captain America.
Oh yeah, the
black guy. Yeah. So that's where you first meet those 4 guys. And it's really cool because like they're small in that movie, but then like it's like you could literally watch like you just did all those Spider-Mans, but if you watch now that if you watch Captain America Civil War, you're gonna fucking see like because you didn't see how he became Spider-Man. You just saw he was already Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But if you watch Captain America Civil War, you're gonna see how he became Spider-Man. So it's like it's like a little thing like when you watch, it's like, oh, like a little bit more for you. It's like a little bit more, a little bit more. It's weird. It's weird that way. And Iron Man started that shit because Iron Man was like, he started it because it was a really good storyline. It was like realistic. Like this billionaire who was selling weapons realized that his product was being sold to kill his own country. Like, what would he do? And he really decided to turn it around and become anti-war. Anyways, it's good. I was just telling this to my brother.
Yeah, because like I like on the last one, I like how like little things like how fucking the Amazing Spider-Man, like how fucking when he saved the MJ, he's all crying and shit. She's like, "Are you okay?" Like, yeah, good. Like I was like, I get that reference.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. There's so many great references.
Then the whole shooting the web from the wrist, and like, you don't have cartridges, it's like that.
And then have you ever seen the meme, the Spider-Man meme?
Oh yeah.
They did it.
Yeah.
They did it, and like they really there's a scene where they do it to each other. It's like, what the fuck? They did the meme.
I like that because like I said, like I was trying to watch it, I couldn't understand it and all that. So I was like, fuck, I'll watch all 3. So like more likely, like I'm off to like Tuesday, so I'll probably watch all 3 Clerks because I didn't even know there was a Clerks cartoon. I didn't know that at all.
Oh really? Yeah. That was like when we were in high school.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. And shit, I seen that on what was I at? Somewhere, and I seen the DVD, and I was gonna take a picture and send it to you, but I was like, oh, you probably already know about that shit.
I have it. Yeah, I have it.
Oh, you have it?
I have it. I have a DVD. That's another thing. Like you can't find that. I'm gonna keep that DVD. Certain DVDs I'm gonna keep for sure, but there's a lot of DVDs that I don't need.
So like last night when I was like looking at the cartoons and shit, I was like, I seen Doug, and I was like, why don't they never have the ABC's Doug when he's in junior high? And then I was like, whatever. And I was looking at Beavis and Butthead, and I was like trying to see when they came back, like in 2013 on MTV. And they didn't have none of those seasons and everything. I was like, oh, whatever. So I looked at Ren and Stimpy, and they didn't have any of the adult cartoons party bullshit. So I was like, all right. So I looked on YouTube, and like I was reading about it, how like it's hard to find clips of like actual whole episodes of the adult party ones, but there's a bunch of like clips and everything. So I was watching the clips. My girlfriend was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Oh, like when I was in high school, TNN became Spike TV. It was Garner Towards Man." And I was telling her, I was like, they made Ren and Stimpy Bow's adult themed party shit. I was like, that was it Pamela Anderson had Stripperella, then Kelsey Grammer had some like cartoon rap lawyer show. Like none of those lasted like more than like a few months, and then they all get canceled and shit. But I was telling her like that DVD is hard to come by and shit. Because I remember I used to see that DVD all the time at fucking Blockbuster, the fucking adult party one. Like, like I was thinking about buying it just to see it and shit. Because like I was watching the clips and I was like, man, this is like some like fucking funny ass shit. Like, no, but I mean, I know it didn't do well and when it originally aired though. But
So many good
Yeah.
stuff that's like buried. You remember Jenny McCarthy show? Jenny McCarthy used to have a show on MTV, and it was so funny, dude. It was like skit, it
the
was like
comedy show,
skit,
right?
the skit
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was
I
like,
remember that
yeah,
one. Yeah,
dude, like shit like that. You can't find that shit no more.
yeah, really. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know, so I was reading too. You know how everybody has a streaming service now, right? A lot of streaming services are getting rid of shows because just having to pay money just to have them on there and shit. So like how HBO got rid of Westworld, and now they put on Tubi because they're getting paid to have it on Tubi. So you can't watch Westworld on Max, but you can watch it on Tubi with commercials.
No,
Yeah, and I never watched Westworld. You know,
are you
then like
serious?
yeah, then they
Dude,
took they took off like
the first season is fire.
so
The first
Max
season is so fire.
they took off Seth Rogen's Pickler, the original
Oh, the
Max
pickle,
movie.
the
The
pickle,
pickle, yeah.
something like that.
They took that off the shit. Like so, like they're like, and it's not just them. It's like Disney's doing the same shit. Hulu's doing the same shit. They're just getting rid of shit because it's too expensive just to have shit on there forever. So that's why I was just telling her. I was like, dude, I was like, I might start buying DVDs again. Just if it's something I really
I've
like.
been buying digital. I've been buying digital like mad crazy. Like
Fucking
there's like a $5 bin online. And
really?
sometimes it's like, yeah, there's like $5. Like I'll pay $20 for 4 movies, and that's like my month's worth. And every month I'll buy like 4. You know,
Oh
and
shit!
just go. And it's like a thing. It's where it's like it's just like it's on your, and like I went on a plane one time. I was in the airport. I was getting ready to go fly to overseas, and I was like, "Fuck, dude!" Like I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I noticed that I have all those movies. I can just download them. I downloaded them real quick, and boom, I was on the plane. I was watching like all my shit. You know what I mean? It was crazy. You know.
See, I wonder like I still have like a bunch of like Blu-rays and DVDs that have like free digital copy. I wonder they're still good.
No, they're not.
They're
They
not?
expire after a year.
Oh really?
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta claim. You should have claimed that shit, dude.
Oh,
That's
dude,
gold
I have
right
a
now.
bunch of
That's
shit.
gold.
So like I remember
You could sell that
Blu-
shit. You could have sold one of those codes, and for
really?
$30, I wonder about that shit.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Was it Voodoo? Was that the thing?
Yeah, there's a lot of them now.
Was one of them that like there was one of them that closed and this guy bought like a bunch of movies. He had like fucking like hundreds of movies on his video library, but when the service closed down, he didn't have his movies, and he sued saying like, "Hey, I bought these movies from your service," and he lost because they said that fucking what was it? Basically, he bought it. He's essentially renting it from that service. He didn't actually physically own it because it's digital. And I was like, that's some bullshit.
Well, that's exactly what I worry about. That's why because I started doing that with PlayStation. I bought, but the PlayStation is dead now. They don't have a thing anymore. Where
Yeah,
they don't cross like I mean, it's there, but they don't cross like platforms. So it's like, what the fuck's the point? So that's why Apple. I feel like Apple's the most trans or whatever you call it, like just the more. That's why I buy Apple, just because I don't see that leaving anytime soon. So that's why I always buy it. But Apple has some good deals. Like around Christmas time, they'll do like Die Hard $5. You know what I mean? Like shit like that, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll buy that shit. Home Alone $5. Like like just so and it's dope. It's dope. And sometimes I'll pay like they do like a $5, $6, $7, $8, $10 bin, and then like 20 and 30s for a brand new 30s like for the brand new ones. Like my kid, like my son, we took him his first movie theater. His first movie theater movie was the Mario movie, and dude, he did well. I was like telling everybody, like, if he starts acting out, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not gonna deal with this in public. And luckily he did. I mean, he did well. He did really well. He was chill. He was excited the whole time watching the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's a really good movie.
Oh, I seen it.
I
liked it.
Movie. But it
once you get past the whole like, oh, it's me, Mario, and they don't have that in there, like it's not that bad.
Yeah, it was really good. A lot of Easter eggs, really good. But
I liked it.
It recently came out, and so I bought it. $30, I bought it. Just like fuck it, just buy it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna wait. Just buy it because the kid. It shuts the kids up. Like they're fucking chilling when they watch that shit.
Then you're gonna watch it 100 times and get tired of the movie.
I've watched it probably 100 times already. It's as long as they shut the fuck up, we're good. We are fucking good. I don't care. We can watch it as many times as you want. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, but it's cool. Yeah, we've seen that movie a lot. It's really good. But yeah, anyway, that's a movie I paid max for. But usually I'll buy like the fucking the little fucking
Like
$5.
the deals, everything.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and they'll do
Yeah,
like a John Wick collection. Like they'll do like
Yeah.
and they'll do like a $30 for like John Wick, or like they do like
Yeah.
$100 for all the fucking Fast and the Furious. Like like just buy them right now, all of them.
All like 30 of them.
Yeah.
Seriously, I never seen any of the Fast and Furious, and I was telling my coworker, I was like, weren't they about like street racing? Like, what the fuck is it about now?
No, you never seen any of them?
Never seen any of them.
Not even part one.
Not even part one.
You ever saw part one?
Never seen part one.
Just watch part one. You'll know what they're all about. Basically, it's basically do you remember what's that movie with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze? In the
Point Break.
Point Break. It's basically Point Break.
Really?
But it's Point Break exactly, but
With
it's
cars.
with race cars. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the same story. There's a cop, there's a criminal, and the cop's trying to figure out if the criminal is the criminal for this crime that they're trying to find. It's basically the same story.
Point
And
Break.
that's how it starts. And then they find out, and the whole showdown goes down. And then it's like you can't trust each other, and it's this whole fucking thing. And then part 2 happens, and part 3 happens, and part 4. It just goes on and on and on.
I just know like with
Paul Walker is the fucking is the cop.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Vin Diesel's the criminal.
Okay.
But Paul Walker falls in love with Vin Diesel's sister,
Okay.
who was played by that pretty dark-haired girl.
The Michelle Rodriguez? That one?
Michelle Rodriguez is Vin Diesel's bitch. The other girl is Paul Walker's bitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't
You know what I'm
seen
talking
it.
about? The other girl.
Probably I see the photo.
She's in The Faculty.
Oh, fucking I'm trying to think which one is she. She's the dark hair one, right?
Right.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That is Paul Walker's bitch.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's a good movie, Faculty.
I'm glad you understood that reference, because I was worried you were gonna be like, what movie? Yes, The Faculty.
Gotta cover your nose and all that.
Dude, my mom hated that movie so bad when I was a kid because it was she was convinced it was a pro-drug movie, like drugs save the day, which it was true. The drugs, like if it wasn't for the drugs, they would have never known who was the fucking what's it called now? The
I know. It was
the
like
imposter.
that fucking,
the imposter.
Yeah. Basically like body snatchers, that's all it is. But I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
That one came out, and at the same time, it was I can't remember what it's called. The one with Katie Holmes.
Disturbing Behavior.
Yes. Until this fucking day, on Crab Radio, you'll hear that fucking song by Harvey Danger. I was like, God damn it! I was like, that song came out in 1998.
Was that for that movie?
Yes, that's from that movie.
So on the podcast, we've been talking about soundtrack songs that that are stick to movies that we forgot. That's one we forgot about. But you ever Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah? It was Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But it's like the most randomest shit. And then there was Ghetto Superstar.
Oh yeah, for Bullsworth.
Bullworth.
Yeah. Bullworth, yeah.
And then Can I Get a Can I Get a what? The Jay-Z song? That was for Rush Hour.
Oh, that's right. Because the video was mixed in with the movie. Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
I heard that.
I Believe I Can Fly. Space Jam. Remember
The one
I
with
Believe I Can Fly? I Believe I Can Fly.
R. Kelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was Space Jam. Yeah. It's crazy
Because
shit.
I remember Space Jam had 2 songs. They had that one and the one with like Busta Rhymes and Cool J.
Do you remember that movie Life with Martin?
Yes.
Martin
Lawrence and
Martin Lawrence
Eddie Murphy.
and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song for that? It was what would you do if your son was at home?
Yeah.
Riding
Yeah,
alone
yeah.
on the I had nothing to do with the movie. What would you do if your son was at home crying?
Yeah, I
alone
remember
on the bedroom floor?
when Public Enemy did He Got Game for
He got game. He got game. She got game.
Yeah. I remember that one. I used to love that
song.
Yeah. Or Denzel Washington movie.
That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. He got game. She got game. We got game.
And I remember about that movie, a lot of people were upset at the time of it because it was Denzel Washington's first like love scene, but he did it with someone that wasn't African American.
I remember that.
So people were
I
pissed off
remember that
because the lady was African
I remember
American.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember
Wow, what year
that.
was
Yeah.
that? What year was that
90,
movie? I'm looking it up right now. I
96
remember
maybe?
that. Yeah, in the 90s. It was definitely 90s.
96,
We're young.
97.
He got game.
Yeah.
Remember Public Enemy?
Yep.
1998.
98. Oh, okay.
That's late. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I remember that. That's so crazy.
You know what's a cool Denzel movie that no one talks about? And it's kind of like it's a cool movie where like
Fallen.
where the bad guy, yes, the bad guy that wins at the end. Fall. I thought that movie was so fucked up.
Great
that
movie.
one.
Fucking
Fuck
John Goodman
yeah.
kills in that movie.
Yes. Like fucking the twist at the end where you fucking it's been a while since I've seen it. Was it Keith Sutherland? Or no, David Sutherland. He's the one that gets killed, right?
I don't know who that is. Who?
David Sutherland? Because he's in it, right? Keith
I don't know
Sutherland's
who that
dad?
is.
Let's see.
Oh,
It's
Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland. Yeah. Donald Sutherland.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I was
That
confused. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that movie's great. You know what's crazy is remember the last song? Time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But have you seen that movie? It's a movie where they pay an homage to this movie to Fallen. The director of this movie. Let me find the movie. So basically, it's Denzel Washington. He did a new movie, a recent movie, not new, but it's recent in the last couple of years. Looking it up right now. And in this movie, he plays a pilot who it's based on a true story.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What's that movie called? Tell me
I don't remember.
so I can look it up. I'm looking it up. It's called Flight.
Yeah.
Flight. So in that movie, watch that movie. They pay homage to Fallen because the part where he gets in the flight accident, so basically he's drunk. You know the story?
Yeah, I saw the movie. Yeah.
Okay, you saw the movie. So you remember you didn't see the Fallen thing. So he's in the hospital the next day, and he's in the hospital, and his friend he calls his friend up to bring him. He needs to go into my freezer, open up the bag, the tinfoil bag on the left, bring it to me. And it's like money. And he would also bring me a carton of cigarettes. And John Goodman is bringing him, and that song's playing.
Oh shit! I didn't tie it together.
As he's walking down the hallway to bring him his stuff. But it's crazy because it's like a homage to Fallen. It's John Goodman bringing him, and they're both in that movie, and they're talking to each other as new characters.
Because every time I hear that song, I always think of Fallen.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And then I was fucked up how he killed his brother and shit. I was like, oh man. But it was a good movie, dude.
His brother was in Atlanta. You seen Atlanta?
Yeah.
His brother was the brother of the other one. Did you watch the last episode
of Atlanta?
Yeah.
I haven't watched the last season actually.
Oh, okay. Well then you'll see that I forget his name, the crazy guy. He's funny.
Yeah.
What's his name in the show?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
I'm talking about the goofy one. His brother is that guy from Fallen. In the season. We find out in the last episode. It's really cute. It's really cool.
Dude, I just found out that the guy that plays Uncle Ruckus is the dad from fucking Malcolm in the Middle.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
He's also in you ever seen Hilda Kumar? He's the guy who's in the prison, and they fucking he's like, why are you in here? He's like, because I'm black.
Oh yeah.
He's like, but I got a big dick, so I got a big penis, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
It's like, good for you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And apparently he plays Mufasa and one of the Lion Kings and everything. So I seen a video of him where he's talking like Mufasa, then talking like Uncle Ruckus, like Uncle Ruckus talking shit to Mufasa and all that. So I was like, that's how I found out. Like, dude, like I never knew that. That's the same dude. I remember him. He was really funny. He was in the Ninja Turtles, People of Rocksteady.
We gotta call him out, bro. We can't just be like that guy.
Yeah,
we gotta give him.
Well, there's always that guy in the movies and shit.
We can't just be on the podcast being like that guy. Come on, man.
Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. That's where you're going. I'm going to Harold Kumar. You probably get him for me.
Gary Anthony Williams.
That gets him. Gary Anthony. Shout out to Gary Anthony Williams, man.
Yep.
Let's look at his fucking resume. No, that's not him.
Yeah,
it is him. Dude, he lost a lot of weight.
I know.
Wow, dude. He lost.
Yeah.
You remember him when he was a big boy?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, he lost a lot of weight.
Because he was on the Ninja Turtle movie where he played we played Bebop and Rocksteady, one of those two, and I was like, dude, he lost a lot of weight.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like looking at his picture, but that's not him. That is him.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of cartoons. Solar Opposites, Harley Quinn, Central Park, Archer. Better Call Saul presents Slippin' Jimmy.
Yeah, he lost
Baby
a lot of
Shark.
weight.
I know that one because the kids. Bob's Burgers. Yeah, dude, he's in everything. That guy's great. I love him.
Yeah, that's what
Gary Anthony Williams.
I forgot who I was talking to. We're talking about like voice actors in like animations and movies like that. I was like, they need to have more voice actors than just famous people. Oh, we're talking about Super Mario Bros. Because they're talking about how Chris Pratt's voice for Mario, they didn't like it. And I was like, well, nowadays everybody's just going to use actors for movies and shit like that. But voice actors, like, fuck, like, that's just a whole different fucking like method right there. Like fucking like Billy West and shit like that. Like doing voices like that. The fucking the dude from like Futurama and shit. Like, come on, like, dude, like voice actors is a lot better. I like that a lot better than just actually, oh, let's throw a famous person in here. Just helps out the movie type shit.
Well, one of the things, the original is named Lou Albano of
What's that?
Mario. The original Mario is named Lou Albano.
Uh-huh.
And did you know that they asked him during the production, like, why aren't you going to be? Because once they announced Chris Pratt, they asked him, like, why? Like, they try to boycott. Because remember Sonic, the Sonic controversy?
Oh,
Sonic
about
movie?
the human like Sonic.
Yeah, they changed them. It was the fans that changed them. It was downvoted. That video was downvoted, and the whoever added 6 months to the production to change Sonic because the fans outcry, right?
Yeah.
And so fans of Sonic or fans of Mario thought that the same thing was going to happen if they protested Chris Pratt. And they were talking to Lou Albano, the original voice of Mario since 1996's Mario 64, when his voice was first introduced. He's been doing the whole voice since then, you know, in video games, every video game. And they asked him, he's like, well, it is what it is, you know. It's, you know, you can't be mad about it, you know. And then if you watch the movie, you see that Lou Albano is Mario's dad. So they paid homage to him.
Oh shit!
So his dad is the original voice actor of Mario.
Oh, okay.
Chris Pratt is. It's like they did that on purpose, where it was like it was really cool. It was really cool, and then they even explained the accent because in the commercials they're doing the accent. But it's a me, I'm Mario.
Yeah.
But then like in real life, they're like, is it too much accent? It's like it was cool how they explained it.
Yeah.
Like it was like quick, like okay, it's a quick, like just get over it. Here we go. You know, this is them now. Like this is them in their real voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
it was
cool.
dope. It was dope.
That's what they did. So Cartoon Network did a remake of Thundercats in like 2011, 12. I want to say it was more like kind of anime-ish, and people were mad because the original was Lionel wasn't in it. So what they did was they had the original person who played Lionel's voice. They had him play Lionel's dad, and in the first episode he gets like killed off though. But they kind of did that little tribute, like he's in it as the same voice but as the dad. But yeah, that one they remade like in like the mid like early 2010s, like that was like straight anime. It didn't last that long though, but I like that, like how they still had him in it though, just for a small part though. But that was cool. But what was it? I don't know if you've seen that movie Smile. It's kind of like Fallen. That one came out like I think this year or last year. It's not bad. Yeah, Smile.
Never heard.
Yeah,
of it.
but yeah, same. It's kind of same concept like Fallen. So basically, like if you see someone that smiles at you and they commit suicide, like then you're like basically next, like kind of like that, things like that. It's pretty cool. I like the movie. I thought I read they were gonna make a part 2. If they do make part 2, that'd be pretty cool. If they can pick off where the last one left off, but I actually didn't think that movie wasn't too bad. I haven't really watching too many movies lately because that's been really anything like good. Like I've seen Cocaine Bear, which is a good watch, just
That was a
kill
good movie.
time. Knock on a Cabin, I like that one a lot. Which other one I seen? The Mario Brothers movie. I think what else?
You watch Avatar?
I watched Avatar. I watched the M Night Shyamalan version.
Oh no! Don't do that. You're so bad.
I seen a clip of
Don't do
the
that.
Dragon Ball Z, like the American one that came out years ago. I was like, dude, that
Yeah.
looks like trash. like, I was like, what
Bro,
the fuck is
imagine how
this
we
shit?
feel about the Avatar. M Night Shyamalan's Avatar. Imagine how we feel about that. They're almost be Asian. You made them all Indian.
Hey man, and Night Shyamalan, I will watch.
And the
Especially
main
Avatar.
one, the main character who's supposed to be like the most Asian, he's the only white kid in the whole fucking movie. M Night Shyamalan is like on some shit, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? He fucked it all up. No one liked that shit. And then Zuko, the guy who played Rufio,
Yeah.
he was like so like pushing everybody. Can I please be Zuko in that live action movie? He was pushing for it. And then after it came out, he's like, I'm so glad I was Zuko in that movie.
That's funny.
Yeah. So fucked up.
Nah, yeah, I haven't really watched too much movies. There hasn't been anything that's really been like too eye appealing and shit. So like I've been watching a lot of TV shows. So like I just got Apple. I got Apple Plus. I watched Platonic. Fucking love that show with Seth Rogen. Dude.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's really funny, man. Okay. And then he's like a hipster like brewmaster at a local brewery and everything. And it's like it has the chick that he did the wife that he was in Neighbors with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it plays his best friend. And it's like their relationship shit like that and everything. And like it's funny because like he still tries to be young and all that. He has no kids, just got divorced, but he still tries to act like he's young, but like, he's old. It's just funny. And then what I really like about the show is like the production values. Like for being a TV show, it has like movie quality production values. Like I think it has one of the best production values for a show. Like I don't know. That's one little thing that stick out to me a lot about it. And I'm not really like
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, love it. Better Call Saul.
You saw all Better Call Saul?
Yeah, Better Call Saul. Fucking love that shit.
Damn.
Then the fucking Jesse movie was alright.
Okay, so you've seen all those movies? You've seen all of them?
All of them. Yeah.
So it's like the Holy Trinity. One dies, one goes to prison, one goes free.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Dude, it was funny too, because like I remember when Breaking Bad first came out, I still lived at home, but I worked overnight at JCPenney's. And I was like, I want to watch the show, but I'm always asleep because I had to go to work at 3 in the fucking 10 at night. So I was like, so I never got to watch it. And I think the one episode I did get to watch was like the one where they're fucking making the meth and all that shit, and their RV breaks down, and like they're trying to fucking like, and they have the Native American patrol, whatever. That's the first time I saw it, and I didn't know what was going on. Like, this shit's stupid. It wasn't until the last season I finally got into it. I started watching everything fucking up to the last season, basically. And I got really into it. I liked it a lot. And the same thing with Better Call Saul, like, dude, I love Better Call Saul. That show's badass.
Right.
But
it's crazy all the things that they did. Like it all loops around, which it makes sense, but I don't know how they did it. Like there's like the very first episode of Better Call Saul. Mm-hmm. There's an episode there's a part in the episode where they're smoking cigarettes in the parking garage.
Yeah.
And the way the light shines on them, it looks like bars. So it's like they knew.
Oh shit!
First episode,
I didn't catch that.
And then like in the second season, the very first episode, you know how in the very beginning of every single season, only for a little while, they would show you the black and white, what Gene was doing.
Yeah.
Gene, I forget his last name. But in the second season, the first episode, there's a part where he has to take out the trash, and he gets locked in that trash room.
Oh, I remember that.
He's in prison, and it's like he's having to deal with him being in prison type situation, and he's like freaking out, like he's looking at the time, and then he starts carving. Saul was here, just like in the end, we carved the same thing, Like the whole time they knew they were like foreshadowing he's gonna go to prison.
Yeah.
And then like the job he had, it was the Cinnabons, and he was doing the same thing at the end in the prison. Like he was doing the same thing. So it was like kind of like just like he was basically living the same life at home. Like, being hiding out from the cops. He was living that same life of being in prison in his own eyes, in his own sense. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was a pretty good show. Yeah, but what I'm watching now is Platonic, Silo. It's also on Apple.
Oh, I just started watching that.
Yeah, I just yesterday they just had the season finale. Fucking
really really?
Really good. So you can binge it to the fucking last episode. So that finally finished watching the last season of Ted Lasso. Fuck, I love that show.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hilarious show.
I haven't watched last season yet.
Really? Yeah, dude, it's good. It's good. That's pretty much about it.
Did you watch Severance?
No, I haven't.
You know what I'm talking about?
I heard about it, but I don't know what's about.
It's on Apple TV. That shit's fucking crazy, bro.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
The next one I want to watch is that murder mystery one, the comedy one. Not Search Party. After Party, I think it's called. The first season has Dave Franco in it, and what's it called? I don't know. Yeah, it's on Apple. What's his name? I don't know. I don't know that black guy's name, but it's he was in the last Hocus Pocus movie.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was in that one. He was in that one werewolf movie I really liked.
Werewolf movie?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's based on the game. Oh, the After Party. That's what it's called.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of the name right now. I know what you're talking about. Telltale game. It's a Telltale.
Wolf Among
Us. Yeah,
nah, it wasn't that one.
That's it.
It's
Wolf Among Us.
Werewolves Within.
Is it Wolves Among Us? Or
yeah, Wolves Among Us. I have that game. So yeah.
Is that the other one?
But it's not that one. But the other one, it's Werewolves Within.
Werewolves Within. Okay.
Yeah. That's some video game. I never heard of it, but the movie's pretty good. I like the movie. But yeah, but no, the After Party. That's the next show I want to watch because they're already on season 2, so I can watch one whole season and binge it. That'd be cool. But just a few shows I've been watching, just like that stuff. On Vice, I watched Dark Side of the Ring, which is like the fucked up shit, like pro wrestling stuff like that. Trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah. Oh, then my old man shows like to watch. Was it See No Evil on Destination ID? Watch that, or Fear Thy Neighbor, like shit like that. But that's pretty much about it, dude. You know? But yeah, I really don't. Just those shows, and then I've now thrown old reruns of like Simpsons or The Office, or what's the other one? Curb Enthusiasm. So I throw old reruns of those up.
Dude, that Curb is great.
Dude, I'm waiting for that new season to come out.
Yeah, dude, they keep going off, dude. Like off on a new fucking. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's sad that Funkhauser passed away because he was really good on his last season.
And I didn't know that. Did they?
Yeah.
They didn't give a shout out, huh? I looked it up one day. I was like, why is he on there? And he died like for the 8th season or something like that.
Yeah, and they had Vince Vaughn as his nephew take his spot.
Which is not the same.
No, it's not.
At all. Funkhauser was the best, bro.
Dude, that dry humor and shit.
He was so good. I remember the one where his mother dies, and then like on that they put flowers on that memorial, and then Larry David like couldn't bring his fucking wife home some flowers. He takes the flowers, and it's a big deal because Funkhauser comes over and sees someone stole my mom's flowers, and he sees the flowers, and he's like freaking out. Oh man, that episode was so funny, dude.
I like
the one with the blacks. The blacks, like life would be better without the blacks.
David K. Fox couldn't read the handwriting, so he tells the pharmacist. So they say like, "Oh,
we both know life would be better without the blacks," and the black guy's reading it to him because he can't read the doctor's handwriting.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my,
fucking hilarious.
that's Phil Lamar. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh
Phil
yeah, he
Lamar
was
is
in
very famous.
Mad TV.
Yep, and he was also
Spider
um,
Man.
Spider-Man. Who is
Yeah.
he? He was Doc Ock.
No, he was when Peter Parker's mask came off. He was like one of the extras in the subway.
The movie. I thought you mean that cartoon.
No.
He's also Metal Gear Solid. He plays Vamp,
Oh really?
one of the villains in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4.
I didn't know that.
He's
Yeah, he
Vamp.
does a lot of voice work.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, but I know Zach. That dude, he's pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, Curb is like my shit. Like, dude, I love Curb. It's funny because like you'll think I'll like Seinfeld as much, but like Seinfeld's okay. But like Curb is like, dude, like,
Curb is like the rated R version
yeah.
of
I
Seinfeld.
always
Like
like
it's like the no holds barred. Like the one where uh that girl, one of the girls they're dating, she has like a golden pussy. Remember that
oh
episode?
yeah,
Dude,
yeah, I heard
it's
that
so
one.
fucking funny, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like the themes are like, if you try to explain it to somebody who didn't watch the show, it's like, what?
Yeah,
You know?
I like
Yeah.
the one where everything that Larry got in trouble for in the past episodes, like when they did the fuck twat to him and they investigated all that shit, and then they're like, dude, like everything, every argument he got into or fight he got into, he basically was like the one correct, and everybody else was basically in the wrong. Like, dude, that was fucking hilarious. There was such callbacks. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they interviewed when they interviewed
Yes.
Crazy Eye Killers about
Crazy Eye
Wanda,
Killer.
and it was like, oh, Larry did me a favor by saying that I cheated on her. She ended up being a lesbian. You know,
Yeah.
like shit like that. Then like about the guy's dad being a kamikaze pilot, and he's like, so he's dead? No, he's like, he just grazed the ship, so he didn't die. Like, no, so he's not a kamikaze pilot. Like,
Right.
all these
Right.
old arguments came back. That shit was hilarious. My favorite one though is the big vaginas. That's my fucking
Yeah.
favorite one.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude,
Oh my god,
uh,
dude.
that shit was fucking
Larry David is like
hilarious.
the weirdest mind ever, bro. Like the weirdest fucking mind. Like, but he says shit that's like, we okay, I get it, but like, why would you think of that shit? Like, what would make you? The one I like too was recently with The Secret, the one where the girl tells he goes to take that girl to the sushi shop, or
Oh yeah,
and then fucking. Like, tell me a secret, I'll tell you a secret. And his secret was a stupid, like a shortcut to the valley. And then
yeah,
hers, like she when she was a teacher, she fucked a student.
yeah.
And then he tells, and then it turns into a big fucking thing. I thought that was so funny, dude. That was
Then
a good
everybody
one
takes
too.
a shortcut.
Yeah, and then fucking the sushi chefs get mad at Larry David and they yell that she fucked a student. And she's like, "How could you tell people?" But it was the ex-husband. It was funny.
Yeah,
Anyways, it was more complex than that, but that shit was funny.
yeah, dude. That show like that's fucking. Oh, the other show I'm watching on HBO, Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah,
That
I haven't
one.
started the third season yet, but the second season was fucking good, dude.
See, the only issue I have with it, and I get it because of COVID, they steered away from season one, like about the son and how like the son fucking like held him up and shit like that for fucking money and all
Right.
that.
They
Then
ignored
how
it.
he went to like Africa or whatever, and he was like trying to win his son back. They kind of like offhand, like kind of like, oh yeah, fucking he went over there and won his son's love back or whatever and shit. Like kind of just like said it offhand in season two. Like that's the only thing I didn't like about it. Like pretty much ignored the ending of season one and shit. But I get it because of fucking COVID.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but maybe that's why I didn't like that. But the first season it started strong and it ended flat.
Yeah.
Because the really good part about that show was the son was against them.
Yeah.
That was like the most interesting part to me. Why?
Yeah.
And then it turned into like I'm sorry. Like it was a simple comeback. Okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
And season 2, I loved the suspense and the thrills of season. Like, but you're right, they did ignore the whole sunshine, and he seemed to redeem himself in that.
Yeah,
season.
they fucking like completely did like 180. Like they ramped up like his outrageous bullshit and everything.
Right.
Like because you
I
get
liked how they buried that guy underneath the Ferris wheel, or and that's why the dad would go out there and clear his mind. Like he would like feel. I don't know why he would do it, but they should explain that. Like he buried that dude out there.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting the suspense of you thought it was the Roberts guy. What's his name?
Yeah.
Julie Roberts' his uncle. You thought it was him the whole time.
Yeah.
But
and
it wasn't.
Fucking, the other dude. His name.
What was his name? I forget his name. But it was him, which was a really good
Oh,
twist.
Eric
Andre, really great twist. I loved it. But at the same time, it was like, if you watch that last scene, just like what you just said, I don't know what the reason was. When they kill them and when they kill Eric Andre and his wife, you could see their stuff that they put together last minute. It doesn't look like it looks fake. Like it's like when the wife flies out the window and dies. Why did she fly out the window? They didn't show why. There's like a lot of things that were like, you could tell it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be drawn out more. There was more to it than that, but they kind of cut it for a time or I don't know what. You could tell it was like a cut scene. But I don't know. But anyways, I thought it was a very, very good plot twist. And I'm excited to see season 3 because I feel like I was very disappointed by the season 1. The ending. Season 2 was it brought me back.
Yeah. So far it's pretty good. It's only been 4 episodes on this. Yeah, 4. Yeah, because it was the first when it was 2 episodes released on the same day. So yeah, it's been 4. But it's pretty good. I mean, I like it. Oh, you know the show I'm watching? Yellow Jackets, and I think at this point I'm hate watching it now. Like it veered off completely off from the first season.
Where are they at? 2?
2. They're
season
fucking 2? Season 2 right now. Yeah, it's more about what's happening like in the present time than what happened them like crashing. Like I thought it would be more Lord of the Flies, and it's not really not like that. And then like they made the mom for her fucking name. They made her like the protagonist, and she's not a likable character. Like she was cheating on her husband, killed her fucking lover, then like lied about it, trying to make it seem like he attacked her when she killed him because she was the one being stupid, and did all the shit she did when she was a kid. Like she's just not a likable character, but yeah, she's supposed to be the protagonist. It's like, but yeah, it's focusing too much on what's happening now than what should be happening on them in the woods. And then like the whole like, oh, they need a sacrifice because that spirit or whatever the fuck it is. Like it's, I don't know. I'm really disappointed in that show. The first season, like, dude, that first season was badass. But this one now, I'm just like, it's just me hate watching it. Like, I was like, all right, that's too much time into this shit. I might as well just finish watching it. Because I did that shit with, what was it? When Robert Rodriguez redid Dust to Dawn for the TV show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, I hate watched the first season and that was it. I gave up. I didn't watch anything else. Like when he changed it to reptiles from vampires, I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. I saw the first season. Did you know how far they went?
No.
No, I neither do I. I watched the first season. Yeah. There's a lot of shows like that. I don't know why they did that, but it was, and even then, like, I thought it was gonna be true to the original, and it went off. Like even before the reptile reveal, it went off.
Yeah, it was like retelling it. Like a few things got changed.
Retelling.
Then
it was like
then it was like
many times.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
And I was like, "What's this?" And I should have known better because looking back, it's like, what the fuck was going on? It was like a retelling, like you said.
I know.
Weird.
I was like, what the fuck they doing in the sun? The vampires in like, oh, the reptile. Like, all right, snakes. Like, come on.
Yeah. You know who did it very well? You know who did it very well? You ever played Silent Hill?
No, never.
First one. It's a video game. They recently, or not recently, like years ago now, they did it on Wii. They did a part 1 remake, but it was supposed to be like the daughter, who what the first one's about, is in therapy, retelling the story to her therapist, and you're playing that version of it. So it's like a different version of the game. And in this new version, everything's like, it's like winter and everything's cold. Like you have to worry about the cold getting you. But in the original, that wasn't the case. It's like this girl in her head is twisting shit in her head of it's like the first story rethought about, like harder. I don't know. It's just I
never got into Silent Hill. I seen both movies, and like I still don't understand them. but like fucking.
Hey,
But I
you play
never
4
like got
games. I don't
into.
understand either.
All I knew, like, you had a flashlight and you turn on and off, and that was it.
Yeah, and you're fucking just running from ghosts and shit,
Yeah.
like demons and
Yeah. So I was
yeah.
like, because I know,
Basically,
like,
that's the game.
yeah, because I know in the movie, like, oh, she's driving, then like all of a sudden, like, it goes, whoosh, and she's like in a different like foggy town. I'm like, what the fuck happened here? I was like, oh no. So, and then like she makes it back home, but everything's still like foggy and shit. Like, dude, I don't know this fucking movie. So, but yeah, I never got into Silent Hill. Like, oh, you remember was it GameFly? Was that what it was? Like
Yep.
Netflix for video games?
Yeah.
My buddy had it. He's like, oh, you gotta check this game out, Silent Hill. And I was like watching him play. I was like, that's it? It's a flashlight? He's like, yeah, dude, well, there's monsters.
I'm looking at shit. Yeah,
Okay.
looking shit in the dark.
Well, I don't know, because because like with like Resident Evil, like dude, like when Resident Evil 2 came out, my buddy used to play all the time. I used to watch him play it. Then I remember I got the director's cut to Resident Evil 1. And I tried to play that shit, and just like too much fucking puzzle bullshit going on. And I move all these statues and shit, and I was like, dude, fuck this. It's like I just need a good beat 'em up. That's all. Something straightforward. I don't want to think. Fuck all that. I'm like, dude,
Okay.
like
I
wasn't born a smart man. Like shit.
I think that
Dude.
would be the title of the episode. I can't move statues. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
Like
god.
I gave up. Like I legit have not played Resident Evil 3 through all of them.
No,
Yeah.
No,
It's too much puzzle bullshit.
well, the action stuff.
Mhm.
If you play the remakes, you might be impressed with those. Like
I
if you
was
see
thinking
part
about
2 or
they're pretty
3.
cheap on the
If you,
Play Store.
they always they would do sales for those because Capcom was like making mad money. They want everyone to play that shit. So like if you ever see 2 or 3, you might like it because it's more action now. It's less.
Okay.
It's still puzzle. Like it's still kind of puzzle, but you have to like, for example, like solve a puzzle while you're running from a fucking monster who's crashing the door. So like you have to run through rooms like, oh, I know where this piece goes. I have this key to this door. I
Yeah.
need the key to this door, and oh, I know where the key's at. You go wait for the key, but this motherfucker's chasing you the whole time, like kicking in doors and shit. So you got to get the key and run all the way to that door that you know this key opens before this fucking guy comes and runs at you, and he runs through the doors faster than you do. You know what I mean?
No,
So like you got to like figure out how to like outrun him and you know run through traps and like Home Alone him. You know what I mean?
Home Alone.
Basically, yeah. You Home Alone him. There's like ways like you have paint cans falling at him in the face. You know, metaphorically, there's like things you do where it's like, oh, you drop the bookcase. This motherfucker can't walk through there. You know, it's gonna take him a minute, so I'm gonna get away. You know, just
have you seen I don't know if you've seen this one movie. It's called Better Watch Out. It's kind of like that. It's like Home Alone, but rated R. Like he drops a paint can and hits the guy in his face and like takes off his face and shit.
No,
it's a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Say it again.
Better Watch Out.
Where can I watch this movie?
I think it was on Netflix. It has the only big actor I know from it. It's a Putty from Seinfeld.
Putty.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a fucking horror movie.
Oh, it is.
Putty's a goofball. What's
Better
it called?
Watch Out. Better Watch Out. You can watch on Tubi right now for free.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it when we'll do a Halloween episode. And we'll talk about it.
Killer Kid.
What year is it? The 2016?
2016.
Okay.
That's the biggest actor I know, but he's only in it for like a quick second.
Oh wow, yeah. There's no one in this I know except for Patrick Warburton.
Oh, you can watch it on Showtime on July 8th at 10:30.
Okay. Did you ever watch that show called it's on Netflix? It's called I Think You Should Leave.
No, I got rid of my Netflix.
Oh yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, it's
It's
too
really
expensive,
fun.
dude. I wasn't using it.
Yeah,
So I was like, dude, it's like almost $20 now. Like,
yeah, it's expensive.
yeah. So like, and I got everything else too. So it was like my my HBO, I get that free for my phone. I have my Peacock. I pay for it. Yeah, I pay for that one. But then my niece lets me borrow her Paramount Plus because I gave her my Peacock info. My Spotify pays for my Hulu. I pay for Apple. And then Mario Silva pays for Showtime because I gave him my Apple fucking ID. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I was like, dude, these are all cheap compared to fucking Netflix. That shit just kept going up and up and up, man. It's like, ain't worth it.
Yeah. You gotta figure out hacks, man.
Yeah.
I do that thing where every year do Black Friday sales, and like they do Hulu for like $2.
Yeah.
They do like I do the Paramount Plus for $50.
Yeah. Then the new thing now is that all these streaming services are trying to bundle now. So that's a new thing. So I mean, like I got Walmart Plus, so I get a free account with Paramount Plus. I didn't know that until after fucking I got Walmart Plus. So but like shit like that. Then like they have like the ESPN, Disney, and the fucking Hulu all the one and shit now. So everything's all bundles. So I know that's the new thing they're trying to do with streaming service because there's so many fucking apps for everything, dude. Like fuck, like I had Shudder for like fucking 2 months and I got rid of that because I was like I wasn't using it that much. I mean, it's only like $6, but still, like, still only so much B horror movies I can watch. But I mean, because honestly, I don't think I really watched on Shudder was Creep Show, the Creep Show right then, Creep Show anthology. It was really good actually. I like that, but I didn't really watch any movies because there really wasn't really anything too good and all that shit. Like I already seen a lot of horror movies because I watch a lot of horror, so I got rid of that. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I haven't really watched anything like those few shows, but yeah, like Yellow Jackets, I'm really disappointed in. Righteous Gemstone, it's fucking hilarious. Love that. Did you ever see Vice Principals?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Yeah, I like that.
That was really good.
It was supposed to be a
Really
movie, but they had so much content, so they made it to a show.
Dude, I'm glad it wasn't a movie because it was like perfect, like perfect. The cliffhanger was. I like how they had to wait a year to figure out what happened because I literally did not know. It made sense in the end.
Yeah,
I didn't. I literally had no idea who did it.
Yeah, dude,
I thought it made you think it was, dude. Oh boy, it made you think it was the whole fucking time until the very. And it gives me chills thinking about that last episode where like you think he dies, and she shoots him in the jaw.
Yeah,
the bad guy shoots the second vice principal in the jaw, and you think it's only Bill or Gamby, whatever Gamby, and Gamby's by his own, and the fucking guy comes back.
Yeah.
And saves them. And then like both vice principals were friends the whole time. That what made it like it gave me chills. Like, wow. Like it showed them that like, dude, I wouldn't do this to you, bro. Like I'm helping you out right now. You know, it gave me chills. It was like, wow. Like it was great.
There's a show with Don Cheadle on Showtime. It already finished like I think like 2 years ago. It's really good. You'll probably like it. It's Black Monday, I think it's called. I think it's called Black Monday. Let's see. Yeah, Black Monday. 3 seasons. It's just fucking hilarious. It's just Don Cheadle, Paul Scheer, Regina Hall. It's basically it takes place in the 80s, like during the like when Wall Street crashed and all that shit. It's all about that, and it's like cocaine fueled, like fucking murder bullshit and everything. Like it's fucking funny. It's worth the watch, like all 3 seasons. I like it a lot. It's the same thing like murder mystery going on that one too. But yeah, dude, it's a good show. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Blue Monday.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I didn't know he was in a show.
Yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like actually a lot longer. But after the 3rd season, like everything pretty much wraps up, which is cool. I mean, I would like for it to go on longer, but there ain't no more story to tell. But yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Honey. Honey.
Dude, we're like nearing the 4th hour right now.
Oh fuck. Yeah, no, I get signed up for bed.
Yeah, it's time to get out of here.
All right, dude.
Hey, I
You're gonna do a lot of editing.
Yeah, probably. I appreciate you.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep in touch with you, man. I'm
right, no
check up
problem,
on you. I'm glad you're doing okay.
All right.
I'm sorry for your losses, and I'm sorry for everything that's going on with you right now. And I really wish the best for you, man. Like ultimately, from the bottom of my heart, man. Like I love you. You're like one of my oldest friends, and
Yeah.
It's crazy how far we've come. Because back then we weren't as close, But as
Yeah.
we've grown older, I've seen you, grow up, and you've seen me grow up and maturing and becoming, 20 years later,
Yeah.
So, hopefully it's 20 more than that, and
Yeah.
I hope you do well. And if I ever go to Bakersfield, I'll hit you up. Just, see how you're doing, check up on you. Walk in your yard, just be like, what's up, bitch? No, I'm kidding.
Then you can barbecue for me.
I'll barbecue for you. Yeah. Hell yeah. Not red meat, right? Some fish outside so that
Chicken.
your girl won't get mad.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man, it's been great. I appreciate this. And I have to do some more with you, and take care of yourself and your family, and wish your dad and your brother the best. You too, and your girl, and I hope everyone is cool and great.
All right. I love you, dog. All right. Later, bro.